Hello my spooky little friends, it's me, Indiana Jones, and today we're going to be crafting with Indiana Jones as we create some faux candy tier tray decor. Let's get started. In today's projects, I'm going to be using my favorite product, foam clay, which you can find in my Amazon affiliate link just down below. It's so easy to use and you'll have so much fun. So the first thing that I'm doing is creating a foam clay log, and I'm going to create macarons. That's right, French macarons. I'm really having fun with this tier tray challenge because I can create all the sweets I want and I will not gain weight, which is fabulous. So there I created my macaron shapes, and all I did was round them out, flatten them out, and then to create the little feet I used a fork, just piercing the bottom of it, and I put it in the freezer to set, and then all I have to do is use acrylic paint in any color that I want and paint my macarons. Now you can color the foam clay ahead of time, but I prefer to do it this way, and that way I can paint it in any way I want. Acrylic paint is wonderful on foam clay. It really works so very well. And as I said before, the thing I like about foam clay, which is different than air dry clay, is it does not crack. So here I am using some caulking that I got from the Dollar Tree, and that is going to serve as my filling for my macarons. I mean, look at these things. They look so realistic, you wouldn't know. And again, you can use whatever colors you like. I decided to use these colors and some lighter shades of these same colors. But again, just using acrylic paint and this wonderful caulk that I got from the Dollar Tree. And it's so much fun to use this foam clay once again. The consistency of this foam clay is absolutely perfect for faux foods because it feels like marshmallow. It really does. It has that springy type of feel to it. Now, I have to warn you, it does expand a little as it dries and hardens, but it's okay. I'd rather have it to expand than to have any kind of cracks in it or anything. Now here, all I'm doing is I didn't use a cookie cutter or anything, just using my hands. I shaped it into this little ghosty marshmallow because I thought this would be so cute to include in my tier tray decor. And there's my little ghosty. And now all I'm going to do is using a toothpick, adding some eyes and a spooky little mouth. And there you have it, a cute little ghosty on a stick that you can add to a tier tray or a bag or even to centerpieces. This is a reminder that this video is part of a Minnie's challenge to decorate your tiered trays for Halloween, and this is hosted by my sweet friend Corey. Please check out our channel Crafted by Corey as well as the rest of the playlist. Now let's continue. Hey my friends, it's time to make the donuts. Okay, now you gotta tell me, what are your favorite donuts? Is it Dunkin' Donuts? Is it Krispy Kreme? Is it Pepperidge Farm? Do you have a special donut place in your town? Let me know. Tell me down below. What is your secret donut place? Anyway, it's time to make the donuts, and I feel like a 5-year-old kid here because I am it's playing with Play-Doh, but as an adult, I don't know, it's less messy, it doesn't stick to things, and it's so easy to paint. Again, my secret, given to me by a friend, Christy, she told me to freeze this right after I shape it so that it keeps its shape. And it works really well. It sets up, it doesn't harden completely, but just with 15 minutes, it's dry enough on the outside that you can go ahead and paint. So I am now going to create some frosting. I, of course, painted my donuts a light brown so they look like they're nicely baked. And now I used my caulking, again from the Dollar Tree, and for this I did add a little bit of acrylic paint, and this came out with this beautiful light orange color, but it looks so perfect, like a frosted donut from any of the donut shops. And now I'm adding sprinkles. No, I'm not adding sprinkles. I'm actually adding this mega glitter. I guess I got that at Michael's from last year, and you could add sprinkles, but the thing with the sprinkles is that it might bleed with the paint. The food coloring might bleed onto the paint once it hits it. Also, you don't want little critters eating your pretty little donuts. So there you have it, your pretty little Halloween donuts for your tier tray. This would have been much easier if I already had an orange pumpkin, but I didn't have an orange pumpkin. I wasn't going to buy an orange pumpkin because I got orange paint and I got a pumpkin, so I just took my pumpkin and I painted it orange. Do I have to explain this? No, but what the heck? It's fun. I love to talk. So I painted my pumpkin a glossy orange. That's very important. Make sure it's nice and glossy, because I thought it looked like a bundt cake. And I thought, oh, this is an easy way to add something to my tier tray. And again, here I am using the caulking as though it was like frosting. And I'm just frosting my little pumpkin, or my little, I guess, bundt cake. And then you can add glitter, or you can add, you know, whatever sprinkles or whatever or adornments you want to add to the top of that. And you're done. Okay, so in this case, if you have an apple, use an apple. If you don't have an apple, you have a styrofoam ball, use a ball. Doesn't matter either way. What I tried to do there was take the styrofoam ball and kind of shape it into an apple, because I needed an apple, but I didn't have an apple. And so I didn't go out and buy an apple. I just used what I had at home. There you go. You can see the styrofoam in the shape of an apple. Now, I'm going to use the foam clay on the styrofoam apple that was a sphere, but now it's an apple, because that's what I'm making it look like. And I am covering it up so that it looks like chocolate, like a chocolate covered apple. Are you seeing this? Can you see this? Maybe it looks a little lumpy, but once it dries, it's not as lumpy. Now look what I'm doing. I'm adding little marshmallow ears, and I don't know why I did that, and then it came out wonky. It's got a wonky ear. Whatever. Anyway, it's like a derpy ear. Whatever. So now I am just making some lines in the clay. I let it, harden up a little bit, but now I'm just adding these lines in the clay so that it looks like pumpkin. So it looks like a pumpkin caramel chocolate covered apple from Disney World that would cost you, like, I don't know. Do you have to mortgage your house to get one of these now? How expensive are they now? Like $20? Something like that. But there you go. There's the base. And as you can tell, at the bottom of the apple, the clay, I pushed it out a little bit so it would look like dripping chocolate had fallen onto, a baking tray, and therefore you have that little lip at the bottom of it. I don't know. I like it. Now, again, painting it with that glossy orange. Now, it doesn't have to be a glossy orange. It could be matte, and then you cover it gloss. But I think it's very important to have a glossy finish to your candy. And there you go. Look how cute. Now, I'm going to continue painting it, and you'll see how adorable. And see, oh, this is so perfect. I love it. I hope you try it out. Now, for this next part, other people would just go out and buy fake candy corn that you can buy pretty much anywhere. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, probably online as well. But your friend is strange and unusual, and I wanted to make my own candy corn. Why? Because I was playing with the clay and I was trying to figure out what else can I make with this clay. So here I am cutting out each individual little candy corn that I'm going to use in my display. Is this nuts? Yeah, but what else is new on my channel? Let's just make things fun and challenging and what have you. So after I cut them up, as you notice, I'm trying to soften off the edges so they're not as squared off and stuff. Now you gotta tell me, how do you feel about candy corn? Yay, it's wonderful and I love it come Halloween, or nay, it should never have been created. Now I am painting each individual candy corn. Why, my friends? Because I love you. Because I thought this was interesting content. Watching me painting candy corn. I liked it. I'm hoping you like it. I did. I really actually enjoyed painting each candy corn. Although I was doing this at midnight. I'm not kidding you. Doing it at midnight, watching, I don't know, other crafters, because I'm always inspired by others. But I just loved making these little candy corns and sharing this with you. And as you can tell, I'm taking my time and really making them look like nice little candy corns. And as you can see, it's pretty convincing, don't you think? I mean, I gotta be careful where I put this. I don't want anybody to eat it and get sick. Okay, this is something fun you can do without foam clay, believe it or not. This is going to need some caulking from the Dollar Tree and some styrofoam balls and skewers, if you don't have them, from the Dollar Tree as well. All I did here was use a little bit of acrylic paint to make this beautiful color, and just a drop or two of water just to make it soft and smooth, although the paint really does make the caulking very soft and smooth. And here you are making cake pops. Look at this. It does look like molten, beautiful chocolate. And oh lordy, I made a mess. I made a mess. Pick it up. Just put it back on. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're not gonna know. No, they're not gonna know that I just dropped that on the table and just plastered it back onto my little, I don't do that. Wait a second. I don't do that for real cake pops, people. Believe me, I don't do that. I might lick it from the table if the icing falls off or chocolate, but I wouldn't put it back onto the cake pot. Anyway, now I'm going to add some sprinkles, aka giant, what is it called? Glitter. That's all I'm doing here, and look at how beautiful this turned out. Again, you can use this in centerpieces or in a wreath, and it's perfect. Another perfect addition to your Halloween decor. Here's an indie quickie for you though. Take a styrofoam ball from the Dollar Tree and spackle from the Dollar Tree. Put some spackle at the bottom of the styrofoam ball and place that into a Dollar Tree cupcake liner. And then all you do is color the spackle like frosting and frost your cupcake, and boom, you're done. Now in my final reveal, I'm going to be showcasing my beautiful broomstick tier tray that I created in a previous video. So here's the link to that video. Now let's see what I made. Thank you again, dear friends, for stopping by, and thanks to Corey of Crafted by Corey for putting together this playlist. And if you are inspired, well, I hope you're inspired to subscribe and come back for more spooky fun. As I always say, stay safe, be kind, God bless each and every one of you, and remember to live the adventure. And thank you for your comment.